Alderman Muhammad, Alderman Oldenburg, Alderwoman Middlebrook,
Present.
Chair Lady Davis.
Present.
5 present, you have quorum.
Thank you very much. So I'd like to excuse Alderman Moore, Alderman Muhammad, and Alderman Oldenburg.
So noted.
So can we approve the previous
Yeah,
minutes?
I'd like to make a motion that we approve the minutes from the Thursday,
Second.
December 12th meeting.
It's been moved in second. Can you please call the roll?
Alderman Boyd,
Aye.
Alderman Moore, Alderman Vaquero,
Aye.
Alderman Cone,
Aye.
Alderman Muhammad, Alderman Oldenburg, Alderwoman Middlebrook,
Aye.
Chairwoman Davis.
Aye.
5 aye votes.
Our next item on the agenda is Board Bill number 188. So please move forward with your presentation.
Good afternoon, committee members. I apologize in advance for being a little under the weather. But this is an annual request that we come to the committee with. This is required per our bond indenture and our airport use and lease agreement. This is an annual transfer from our debt service stabilization fund up at about $13.7 million to the airport revenue fund. This is to help us maintain a healthy debt service coverage ratio of 1.25 or better. And it helps us obtain better interest rates whenever we go out for bonds. So prior to requesting this approval, we did take this before the comptroller. The comptroller approved this request, the airport commission approved this request, and now we would like your approval to do this annual transfer, $13.7 million. It will actually be transferred back into the debt service stabilization fund by the end of the year. Okay. So at this time, I request your approval.
Thank you. Let's see if we have any questions from committee. Alderman Boyd.
Just for the record, tell everybody who you are.
Antonio Strong, Airport Deputy Director, Finance and Administration.
Okay, Antonio, because I'm still relatively new, explain to me how this helps us again. You said 1 point.
So 1.25 is our debt service coverage ratio, which is the amount of cash and revenue that we have on hand that helps us pay for our debt service. So when you do that calculation, you come to a figure of like 1.25 or better. Mm-hmm. So when we do this transfer, our debt service coverage ratio is 1.49. So which is better than 1.25. So what happens is whenever we go out for bonds or issue bonds, we have rating agencies that look at that, and we have other individuals who are interested in the bonds who will look at that ratio, and then it helps us maintain a healthy interest rate whenever we go out for bonds.
So the 1.25, is that like an industry standard or something?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And so from a scale of fair, good, very good, excellent, where does that 4 put us?
So it's pretty good. Would you like to be better? Yes, of course. If you like to be like around a 2 range or 3 range, that's even better. But we're pretty fair, and that is evident whenever we've refunded our bonds, and you'll see that we've recently we did a refunding, which received by like a $35 million in net present value savings. Mm. So we do have industries that look at our debt service coverage. And that that healthy coverage will help us receive good interest rates.
Okay, thank you. No further questions.
All right, Alderman Vaquero.
Yeah, I'm just going to, just briefly, because I know it, this money, even though we borrow it, we pay it back every year the same amount, right?
Yes.
And it's similar to what we do here with, because we don't collect all the taxes at one time, so we can pay our bills on time. So even though they're taking it from there, a year from now they got to put it back. And we've done this every year since I even went back on the airport commission. So it just, so we can pay the bills in a timely fashion to come in. Otherwise, if you're waiting for stuff to come in to pay bills, it's not good. Anyway, it was just a comment, not even a question.
Okay.
Alderman Cone.
No questions.
Alderwoman Middlebrook.
No questions.
I have no questions.
I'd like to make a motion that if you're taking them, that we pass Board Bill 188 out with a due pass record.
Second.
Previous rule.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll. is accepted. The balance of our agenda, we have no resolutions for review. On the committee discussions, it indicates none. Announcements, none. Meeting adjourned. Thank you.